Hey guys, my name is Zuria Pitaloka. Today we will discuss about Indonesia faced many challenges in 2021 linked to the pandemic outbreak. The first challenge is crisis economy, restoring our economy. For Indonesia, assuming more effective and successful treatment of the pandemic, especially with national vaccination, could start a year from which a wider economic recovery could be made. In the US, the country's economic growth is likely to be driven by economic growth. Government, social safety costs and can drop uh, if jobs are to be revived, that is, unemployment can be reduced significantly, resulting in further incoming for community. The open term of employment or when investment and businessmen uh, are straight hit again. In a second quarter of 2007, the company net profit in the first half of 2007 rose to 38.3 trillion in the same period last year. For the second, medical problem in the pandemic. Uh, In a time of unprecedented change, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused government, health organizations, and health industries to just more and more operational and financial challenge than the past has ever imagined. As we are in crisis, those who appear ahead are most likely those who have recognized the market condition of COVID-19. This social shift has caused the uncertainty that needs to return to order and use it as a momentum or opportunity to grow and change together. The Indonesian government has taken a number of strong measures in its effort to control the COVID-19 strain, including that it is not limited to the expansion of health facility, uh, duties, and tax on many medical goods, increasing domestic stock and supporting the commercial import for previous medical supplies limited to government agency and public service. And then third, natural disaster. Natural disaster that come in the midst of the pandemic are considered to require extra vigilance. The reason is that evacuation site and rescue measure can potential become a point of transmission of COVID-19 if they are not accompanied by health protocol. The need for cooperation from all parties as well as collective awareness of the community so that the impact of natural disaster can be suppressed, so that all parties in the disaster area continue to wear masks and keep their distance. Especially in refuge location which must be separated between vulnerable group and not, and so that the evacuation areas are conditioned mm, by the application of health protocol as well as in evacuation and rescue activities for affected residents. To realize all of this, the government and BMK kage must be socialization, a must so that people are always aware and concerned about change in their environment. And then the next is for spread of false news. The bloom of hoax of COVID-19 is also coupled with unsophisticated public understanding of COVID-19 and its associated dangers. After the discovery of the first COVID-19 case in March, hoax on the coronavirus continue to grow. His court have been up and down for the past few months. There are currently 100 and 104 hoax on the coronavirus conducted by police for disturbing public order. We too, as a society, should increase trust in the government and increase awareness of hoax that are dispersed by uh, ex- examining the news only then being spread. And then the last is challenge to Indonesia is about education. Since the extent of COVID-19 swept the world, one of many activities that have been affected has been that of both schools and university. Online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic made education less effective and could have an impact on the day's learning quality of learners. Many students do not understand material, so it is expected for every school in at least a week to do 3 times offline learning by applying even odd system. I think we can stop in here and thank you. But I think it is also our responsibility together to find the best solution for Indonesia. And thank you guys and bye.